Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to really kind of like the first we've ever done for this channel. It's the first time we've ever... Probably the last time I ever did this was probably recording a song called Nightmare Reality, I think it was. It was by a Filipino group. I remember back in late 2019 when I made a video in the dark. However, this time we've got the aid of a ring light that came in the mail today, and I hope this works out, because I'm a little bit curious as to whether or not this would work better in the dark or work better with the light on. Now realistically it should work better with the light off, because obviously I've got plenty amount of light for my new little fraction right there. But in fact, I've got a good idea to test this. I could just go through the video file immediately after this, but I'm gonna try and I suppose it works kind of okay. I suppose. Yeah. Okay. We'll keep this for the moment now. God, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to sort of explain the past number of days, because my scheduling has been a little bit strange in terms of how I've made videos. For the most part, I haven't technically really kind of focused on making videos at all, for the most part. Only because I'm kind of as the month of April winds down, I'm trying to focus on my mind about exactly what's going to come next, because as some of you may already know, the beginning of May will be the second third of this year beginning, and there is still lots for us to do, and there's still lots to plan. But is my camera tilted up a second? No, I think it looks okay. So no, it still doesn't look great. I'm trying to think whether or not I've got something I'll probably have to look into that later on. Unless, of course, the only thing I could possibly think of is to right, there we go. That might just work just a little bit better. Now, one of the big things I was planning on doing, ladies and gentlemen, is buying a battery pack, because the ring light itself only connects to it's a USB cable. So if I was to, for example, just for this demonstration, if I was to turn the cable off via the wire, so just turn it off like that, you wouldn't be able to see anything. So turn it back on like that, you can see exactly what we're talking about here. So here's sort of what I was going to do for the ring light. First of all is use it for videos. That I think is the first good place to go. I don't technically really need to use the light when it comes to using my web camera, because the lighting is pretty much fine anyway, and I've got because I think I might screw up with the green screen, and also it'd be a bit of a difficult venture to get in behind this desk here, set up my tripod configuration, and then have everything in place. It seems like it would be a bit more trouble than it's worth. And also, wouldn't it be a bit distracting that if I had the light here when I'm trying to record something on here? I think for the most part it's kind of okay. I'm trying to not mess too much with things that are absolutely fine and haven't really been under much recourse before, but it's simply one of those things you got to try out. Now, so that's that. The second thing is that by getting a battery pack, which basically is just a thing you charge up and it stores energy, and it means, for example, you can charge your phone while on the move. It could do all sorts of things. The thing I was going to perhaps do is to charge it up and take my ring light configuration set up and do some IRL videos. For example, go down to the park and just make a video there. Just me talking into the camera. I could also do sort of videos in other locations, because it seems as if like what I'm trying to do is move away into, because obviously the summer months are on their way, I may as well step out and branch out and, you know, make certain little different types of videos. Do something that's a little bit, you know, advantageous, a bit spontaneous, you might say. Something different and something a bit avant-garde. Although there's nothing technically that strange about filming and doing videos outside. If I get some AAA batteries, ladies and gentlemen, I could even use my my other camera up there, because that will be... Because obviously, because of the way of its audio recording goes, it might prove to be a very interesting little adventure for us all. That could be literally what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Taking the light, taking the camera. It could all be a little adventure that I'd like to take all of you on with. I think that'd be a brilliant idea. Now, of course, there might be some problems with it, you know, like interference from the public and that. But for the most part, I'm not entirely sure that's going to be too much of an issue. Unless, of course, they want to, like, disrupt my equipment and all that. And I sincerely, I don't particularly think... I think people have got better things to do with their time than that. And besides, if there is interference, I could just always, you know, edit it out. That's the great thing, ladies and gentlemen, is knowing how to edit things out. That is like... That skill has saved my life more times than you might think. So yeah, probably what's going to probably happen is that I'll make like a video, because some of my scripted videos are going to be put into production in the next couple of weeks. So I'll probably, the way I sort of like had the idea is that I'd sit sort of like here with the camera in front. I don't know, maybe like a script or something beside it, and just sit back, and so that you could sort of like see my area behind me. You could see my my work setup, the fancy padding on the back wall, and quite possibly my New Year's resolutions, because they're still up on the shelving unit there. I think it's a brilliant idea, because you can also get the view of my green screen as well over there. But on the whole, I actually think this is kind of better, making videos in the half darkness. I like this already. So yeah, that's basically a proposal for the idea of, you know, just like making videos outside, doing you know, stuff around with nature all around, talking about certain things, because I just kind of like wanted to try something new. I want to do branch out, like I said, and I hope the account I give is definitely something of interest, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this little mini presentation, and I will see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, bye-bye for now.